Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here to give you my Smackdown review for Black Friday, which was on November 29th, 2013. Commentators JBL and Michael Cole. Now, I'm assuming not many people probably did watch Smackdown this week because of Black Friday. I myself didn't, but I had a personal thing to go to, so couldn't watch SmackDown. But for what I did watch it on the DVR, and for what they put on as a show, I thought they put on a pretty good show, but pretty bad stuff. So I thought it was kind of an average show. Like the ending was, I think, the best thing of the show. Randy. So it starts out with Randy Orton getting interviewed. Summer Rae's interviewing him, and she asks him like, she pretty much explains what happened at Survivor Series, and for Randy Orton to give his reaction. And he just says that he denies everything because she says that Big Show could have pinned Randy Orton after he knocked him out if he if the Authority didn't come out. And he just completely denied everything, thought she was wrong. And then she asked him the question about how, if he had felt betrayed, abandoned, all that stuff, since he put his WWE Championship on, since the Authority had been kind of paying most attention to John Cena, and he just leaves afterwards. I thought that was fine. Maybe Randy Orton's gonna be unspoken about that. Thanksgiving party. So Vicky Guerrero throws a Thanksgiving party, and she says we don't want any chaos going on, and there actually wasn't. They only showed it twice, and we ended up having a food eating contest. She holds a food eating contest, and I guess it was between Titus O'Neil and the Great Khali. And then we get Mark Henry with Biggie Langston versus Curtis Axel with Ryback. Mark Henry wins with the World's Strongest Slam. Biggie Langston and Ryback attacked each other on the outside, probably going to lead to like a match on Raw or something. And then Xavier Woods and R-Truth are backstage, and Brodus Clay is pretty pissed that Xavier Woods stole the Funkadactyls, and he like shoves him backstage. I don't know. Yeah, because I guess she says, I told you could use my Funkadactyls, not steal them. I don't know. Then the food eating contest continues. AJ Lee and Tamina Snuka try to invade the party, but Vicky Guerrero threatens to have a food fight if they don't leave, so they leave. And Khali collapses, so Titus O'Neil wins the food eating contest. And Vicky Guerrero just puts him in a. I guess he earned the right to face Antonio Cesaro in a match, so he was like, oh shit. Then we get Los Matadores versus 3MB. I fast forwarded through this match, so I don't even know who won. I'm assuming Los Matadores won, because I've seen this time they did have El Torito fight, but it's gonna be the same thing. I've seen Los Matadores face 3MB a bunch of times. I don't need to see that again. I don't know why they keep doing that match. It's kind of like Kofi Kingston and Dolph Ziggler, but at least Kofi Kingston's been in the ring with other superstars, and so was Dolph Ziggler. But yeah, I don't like that. And then we got Tons of Funk, which is Brodus Clay and Sweet Tea, with the Funkadactyls versus R-Truth and Xavier Woods. This was just an average match. Brodus Clay's like pissed at Xavier Woods, and he splashes him off while he's on the top rope, and then dances afterwards. So I don't know. I thought Brodus Clay was gonna like turn heel. I don't know if it still could happen. Sweet Tea, also known as Tensai, seemed pretty pissed that he did that. But then like it was just like back to normal afterwards. Was this just a one-time thing? I don't know. They didn't explain that to me. CM Punk interview. Renee Young asked him about like the Wyatt family situation, and CM Punk says he hasn't heard from his friend Daniel Bryan since he was taken by the Wyatt family. And he talks about how the Shield probably attacked him under the Authority's order, so he thinks the Authority ordered the Shield to attack him, but we're not too sure about that yet. And then the Wyatt family are backstage, and they're talking about how about the whereabouts of Daniel Bryan and how he entered the Lions Den and he's gonna come out man. I really didn't know what he said. It was a bunch of crazy stuff, but I'm assuming we're gonna find out the whereabouts of Daniel Bryan. I heard that like in an interview with that the sit down interviews that Triple H usually does that he was found disoriented backstage. So I'm not sure what they're gonna do with that. And then we got Titus O'Neil with Darren Young versus Antonio Cesaro with Jack Swagger and Zeb Coulter. Cesaro dominates him because Titus O'Neil is like full from his food and wants a nap. Um, when he does the swing, Darren Young attacks him, and then Titus O'Neil has to puke, so he pukes in JBL's hat. Dumps it on Michael Cole, and then like this turkey comes up when he throws up, so it's like it's not allowed to show vomit. And then he throws up on Zeb Coulter, and then he throws up on Darren Young a little bit. I have no idea what to say about this. I mean, I'm not making this up. This actually happened. This was probably one of the most awkward moments in wrestling this year. Like, I'm gonna do a Slammy Awards for YouTube, for like wrestling this year, and if I had to pick a most awkward moment, this would probably be it. Like, I'm not lying. This was awkward. So then the cast of Total Divas sell WWE.com merchandise. I kind of zoned out, to be honest with you. And then we got Cody Rhodes and Goldust defending the WWE Tag Team Championships against Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns with Dean Ambrose on commentary. This was a great match, I thought. Both the Shield looked strong and Goldust and Cody Rhodes looked strong. There were points in this match where I thought Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns were going to win the championships, but that didn't end up happening. Like when Cody Rhodes missed his moonsault, I thought Rollins was going to get the knee in and win the match. But Cody Rhodes did take out both members, both Rollins and Reigns on the outside. So I thought that was cool. And then Cody Rhodes hits crossroads on Rollins and goes to cover him. But Dean Ambrose attacks him before he can, and then the Shield started attacking Rhodes. And then CM Punk comes out with a chair and lays out Reigns, and then stands tall with Cody Rhodes and Goldust. And then Vicky Guerrero makes a 6-man tag team match between Cody Rhodes, Goldust, and CM Punk versus the Shield. But then as that match is going on, and the Wyatt family come out, and that distracts Punk, and allows the Shield to capitalize and control Punk. And then when Punk tries to go to make the tag, the Wyatt family take out Rhodes and Goldust, and then the Shield and the Wyatt family beat them down. And then the Usos come out to try to make the save. I think they kind of got beaten up too. And then Rey Mysterio comes out to make the save. And then Vicky Guerrero turned it into a 12-man tag team match between Cody Rhodes, Goldust, CM Punk, the Usos, and Rey Mysterio versus the Shield and the Wyatt family. That was good. I thought that was actually pretty good too. There were some good moments in this match when they like dominated Ray, and that made them look strong. And then at the end, everybody laid each other out. Bray Wyatt went to hit Sister Abigail, on Punk, but Rey Mysterio drop kicked him and 6-1 and gave the 619 to Eric Rowan, and CM Punk gave him the go to sleep for the win. I thought that was fine. I actually didn't mind SmackDown. I thought was still average this week. Like you had Mark Henry versus Curtis Axel, which was a pretty average match. Los Matadors versus 3MB again. Tons of Funk versus R-Truth and Xavier Woods. I don't know if Brodus Clay's turning heel, if this was just a one-time thing. I don't know what's going on. I think the highlight was like the ending of the show, but still, I think it was just made it an average show. Like, that was fine, but I wasn't into really any of the show. Like, I guess the Randy Orton interview wasn't bad, but there was nothing not special about it. But I gotta give them credit that they didn't put as much time and effort into this show because they knew no one was gonna watch it because of Black Friday, so that's probably their excuse. So they have an excuse, I'll admit that. But yeah, I still think they probably could have put on a better show because people probably could have watched it on YouTube or something, or well, it doesn't come on YouTube. But that is SmackDown this week. yeah, like I said, average show. The only stuff that was good was the Shield, the Wyatt family, and Punk stuff. But I think on Raw we're gonna get a way better show. I think we're gonna find out the whereabouts of Daniel Bryan. I'm looking forward to seeing what happened to Daniel Bryan, because I don't know if Daniel Bryan's gonna be like hypnotized with the Wyatt family, or if he's gonna be all out of it. I have no idea what's gonna go on. Maybe like they'll show scenes of what they did to him, like they did when the Aces and Eights kidnapped Joseph Parker, and that's a completely different situation because the Wyatt family could do better stuff because they're crazy or gimmicks. So I'm looking forward to seeing what is gonna happen with this Wyatt family and Daniel Bryan stuff, and the world and WWE Championship. But I want to apologize that I didn't get as much videos out as I wanted to. This week I'm gonna get as many videos out as I can. I got a ton of videos I want to get. Well, I got one video that I gotta get up, and that's my Nightmare on Elm Street review. So I'm gonna get that up and review it. So that's pretty much it, guys. See you later.